Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll look into some drama that's been happening at ESPN. A controversial conversation from Rachel Nichols leaked as she spoke down on Maria Taylor, who's a colleague of hers. But of course there's so many rumors, who knows what's true. So let's check out what really happened and some people's opinions about the situation.
Now she's been sidelined for criticizing ESPN assigning Maria Taylor, who's black, to host last year's NBA countdown during the playoffs over Nichols, who's white.
So the first thing they teach you in journalism school is don't be the story.
But Nichols did become the story when a private conversation she had last year was secretly recorded and later leaked.
Would you need to give her more things to do because you're feeling pressure about your crappy long-time record on diversity, which by the way I myself know personally, go for it. Just find it somewhere else.
Taylor?
Former ESPN colleague Jamel Hill.
You don't see a lot of black women in the role that Maria is in. She hears that 100 times a day. And so to hear that from a colleague, another woman, I can imagine that would be very harmful and hurtful for her.
Reaction has been swift, not only targeting Nichols, but also ESPN.
Y'all tried to give Maria a job and it wasn't genuine. And look what happened. Come on, man. It's all ESPN fault. We love both of them.
There was also this from the daughter of former NBA star and current ESPN host Jalen Rose.
Maybe instead of crying and calling Maria a diversity token, you can direct that energy to the people who think there can only be one woman on that stage.
Maria Taylor, a 7-year veteran of ESPN, is still scheduled to host NBA Countdown for the finals, which start tonight. And as you mentioned, Major, Nichols has been replaced as sideline reporter. In a statement, ESPN tells us their decision is to keep the focus on basketball.
Phoenix Suns won game one, says you. I didn't watch. Wasn't exactly a blowout, but you said it was a good game. Who wasn't on the sidelines? That would be Rachel Nichols. She was not on the sidelines. Yeah. ESPN pulled her from the NBA coverage. That happened yesterday. They said they're still committed to her on The Jump, her show, her NBA show, but suddenly that was pulled from the lineup yesterday. I think I read where it'll be back today. But when it comes to ESPN, I just don't know, because it seems to be like, are they leading? No. It seems that they are just kind of on their heels constantly. I mean, this recording, this secret recording, where she was recorded in her hotel room making these inflammatory comments, they had it for a year, and you didn't have any better plan than this. That's who needs to be pulled. Okay, I'm on board. Whatever. It's become too much. This whole thing, and so people want to enjoy the game. Honestly, maybe I don't want to say that, but well, here I go. I'm going to say it. Honestly, you got these small market teams, Milwaukee. Maybe this brings excitement and controversy, ugly as it is. But she's no longer part of the NBA coverage. We'll see if The Jump will be back today. I don't even watch the show, but whatever. And
actually a good show.
Your reaction to that? Okay, your reaction.
No, I mean, look, it's first of all, you're absolutely right. They've had this and they've known about this for a year and done nothing, but we've seen that, and I just talked about that with the Gray site. A lot of times when you put pressure and you got this public outcry, then all of a sudden companies react, and ESPN reacted to the Rachel Nichols situation. They should have done the right thing a long time ago. They should have tried to, nip this in the bud, apologize to Maria, probably try to kumbaya, make them make up, do anything they could to bring them closer together. They did not do that. The New York Times article is what made it all come out after it was reported in Deadspin, even though Deadspin didn't have all 20 minutes of the video. So yeah, you're right. They reacted to this whole situation. But as far as the decision is concerned, Sharon, this is something ESPN had to do. Rachel Nichols herself, what did she say at the beginning of her apology yesterday? She didn't want to be the story, right? She didn't want to be the distraction.
Wait for that.
When it comes to this, if she showed up, anytime she showed up to do a sideline hit, pregame show, what have you, guess what people were going to start talking about? Guess what was going to trend on Twitter last night? It wasn't going to be about Chris Paul, wasn't going to be about Devin Booker, wasn't going to be about Giannis. It was going to be about Rachel Nichols. And ESPN, obviously, they didn't want that, even though people would have tuned in to be curious. But guess who else probably did not want that, Sharon? So we're not going to give ESPN all the credit, because guess what? Even though ESPN has the rights to these games, guess who also has a right to say who they want on the telecast? The league, the NBA. Hey.
First of all, I think obviously what Rachel said was out of line. I think she knows that, whether it's a private conversation or a public conversation, it was wrong. First and foremost, she knows that. But what I can guarantee is it didn't come from a place of hate. I know that for a fact. I've known Rachel for a long time. She's put too many people on, from T-Mac to Jack to helping with me and everyone else she works with. She's there answering questions, again, putting people on, phone calls, her phone's always on. You need to ask her anything about the show, whatever it is. So I know Rachel has a lot of love for the league and for players in general, and for black players. I think we're in such a racially sensitive time right now that when it comes out initially and you don't know the whole story, we want to attack and she's a racist and this is a black and white thing. And that's unfortunate, but that's kind of the times we're in. And I've been guilty of calling shit by that, because we're just in a crazy time right now.
But I also don't want to let this moment pass without saying how much I respect, how much I value our colleagues here at ESPN, how deeply, deeply sorry I am for disappointing those I hurt, particularly Maria Taylor, and how grateful I am to be part of this outstanding team.
Well, Rachel, I want to say thank you. Thank you for accepting responsibility for your actions.
CBS This Morning's Gayle King is weighing in on the controversy.
I think she felt that something was being taken away from her that she normally gets, but Maria Taylor was also very deserving of getting that job.
Gayle also spoke with former ESPN host Jemele Hill.
We get a little tired of somebody insinuating that the reason that we have a job is because we're black. That gets very tiresome.
And this just in, ESPN announced that Nichols would be replaced as sideline reporter covering the NBA Finals starting tonight. We believe this is the best decision for all concerned in order to keep the focus on the NBA Finals. Rachel will continue to host The Jump, said the ESPN statement.
How deeply, deeply sorry I am.
An ESPN spokesperson was quoted saying a group of executives thoroughly and fairly considered all the facts related to the incident, adding that they have addressed the situation appropriately.
So another rumor is that Maria Taylor's contract with ESPN is actually coming to an end. So some think that she may have been behind the whole thing. Who knows, but it seems like ESPN has a lot of damage control to handle. Thanks for tuning in to watch today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.